Welcome back to Science at its Finest. Today you will be joining us in the process of photosynthesis. During the process of photosynthesis, water reacts with carbon dioxide to produce sugar and oxygen. In the reaction, there are 6 molecules of water and 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, producing 1 molecule of sugar plus 6 molecules of oxygen.
Light-dependent reaction requires light. The light-dependent reaction uses energy from light to produce ATP and NADPH. The light-dependent reaction produces oxygen gas and convert ADP and NADP plus into the energy carriers ATP and NADPH.
Light reactions convert sunlight energy into chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. This process starts when sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll. The ATP and NADPH made by the light reactions are then used by the Calvin cycle to convert carbon dioxide to sugar. The ATP provides the energy and the NADPH supplies electrons needed during the Calvin cycle. The ADP and NADP plus that are left over from the Calvin cycle are shuttled back to the light reactions to regenerate ATP and NADPH. During the Calvin cycle, plants use the energy that ATP and NADPH contain to build high-energy compounds that can be stored for a long time. The Calvin cycle uses ATP and NADPH from the light-dependent reactions to produce high-energy sugars. The Calvin cycle uses 6 molecules of carbon dioxide to produce a single 6-carbon sugar molecule. As photosynthesis proceeds, the Calvin cycle works steadily removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and turning out energy-rich sugars. The plant uses the sugars to meet its energy needs and to build more complex macromolecules, such as cellulose that it needs for growth and development. Water's role in the process of photosynthesis is to help plants grow and help in opening and closing the stomata. CO2's role in photosynthesis is to provide 6 carbon dioxides that combine with 6 molecules, which are ribose biophosphates, and bind them together to make PGAs that will be used to make the plant's food. Light's role in photosynthesis is to act as the activation energy for the reaction. When the plant breaks down the molecules of water and carbon dioxide and reforms them into the glucose, the light energy is stored in the bonds. Then, when the plant needs energy, it breaks down the glucose, releasing the energy stored in the bonds. Electrons' jobs are to reduce NADP plus to NADPH for the Calvin cycle. They also set up an electromagnetic charge that provides energy for pumping protons from the stroma of the chloroplast into the interior of the thylakoid membrane. Protons also participate in the reaction of NADP plus to NADPH. They flow back out from the interior of the thylakoid, and the energy they give up is harnessed to the conversion of ADP to ATP. The role of pigments in the chloroplast are to make the plant look green by absorbing all colors and reflecting green. They are found in the thylakoid membrane. These pigments capture the sun's energy and are used as energy to complete the photosynthesis process during the light-dependent reaction.
Photosynthesis does not only provide food for a plant but benefit us in everyday life. The products of photosynthesis is oxygen, which all humans and animals need to survive. It starts off at the bottom of the food chain, beginning our everyday food cycle. Plants provide a main source of food for humans and animals. Without plants, our food supply would eventually